The most dangerous pollutant in vehicular emissions is A. CO, B. SO2, C. CO2, D. O3. The correct answer is CO. The clarigesters are A. Circular septic tanks, B. Rectangular septic tanks, C. Circular Imhoff double tanks with bottom hoppers, D. Circular Imhoff double-story tanks without bottom hoppers. The correct answer is Circular Imhoff double-story tanks without bottom hoppers. Rate of flow of sewage is generally assumed A. More than the rate of water supply, B. Equal to the rate of water supply, C. Less than the rate of water supply, D. At 150 liters per capita. The correct answer is less than the rate of water supply. Maximum permissible velocity 1.5 ms is adopted in drains A. With beds of rocks and gravels, B. Lined with stones, C. Both A and B, D. Neither A nor B. The correct answer is both A and B. The digested sludge from septic tanks is removed after a maximum period of A. 3 years, B. 3.5 years, C. 4 years, D. 5 years. The correct answer is 3 years. For providing an Indian type WC, the R.C.C slabs in the toilet portion A. should be sunk by 20 centimeters, B. should be kept 20 centimeters above the adjacent portion, C. should be sunk by 50 centimeters, D. need not be sunk. The correct answer is should be sunk by 50 centimeters. The gradient of sewers depends upon A. velocity of flow, B. diameter of the sewer, C. discharge, D. all the above. The correct answer is all the above. The settling velocity of the particles larger than 0.06 mm in a settling tank of depth 2.4 is 0.33 m per sec. The detention period recommended for the tank is A. 30 minutes, B. 1 hour, C. 1 hour and 30 minutes, D. 2 hours. The correct answer is 2 hours. The drop manholes are generally provided in sewers for A. industrial areas, B. large townships, C. hilly townships, D. cities in plains. The correct answer is hilly townships. Sewer ventilating columns are generally placed at A. distances 150 m to 300 m, B. upper ends of branch sewers, C. every change in the size of sewers, D. all the above. The correct answer is all the above. A drop manhole is provided if A. a sewer drops from a height, B. a branch sewer joins the main sewer at higher level, C. a lamp is inserted to check obstruction, D. none of these. The correct answer is a branch sewer joins the main sewer at higher level. In a city, the ratio of the drainage to sewage is 20. The percentage discharge passing through non-monsoon periods is A. 5, B. 10, C. 15, D. 20. The correct answer is 20. Pick up the correct statement from the following. A. Indore method of composting involves decomposition under aerobic conditions. B. Bangalore method of composting involves decomposing under anaerobic conditions. C. Fully stabilized refuse by the Bangalore method of compositing is a powdery mass called humus. D. all of these. The correct answer is all of these. The liquid wastes from kitchens, bathrooms and wash basins is not called A. liquid waste, B. sewage, C. sewage, D. none of these. The correct answer is sewage. The presence of free ammonia in sewage is detected by A. boiling, B. adding potassium permanganate, C. adding sulfuric acid, D. phenol disulfuric acid. The correct answer is boiling. The amount of oxygen consumed by the aerobic bacteria which cause the aerobic biological decomposition of sewage is known. A. Biochemical oxygen demand B.O.D. B. Dissolved oxygen D.O. C. Chemical oxygen demand C.O.D. D. None of these. The correct answer is dissolved oxygen D.O. The standard B.O.D. of water is taken for A. 1 day, B. 2 days, C. 3 days, D. 5 days. The correct answer is 5 days. To prevent settling down of sewage both at the bottom and on the sides of a large sewer, self-cleaning velocity recommended for Indian conditions is A. 0.50 msec, B. 0.60 msec, C. 0.70 msec, D. 0.75 msec. The correct answer is 0.75 msec. A sewer running partially full and hurried with backfill fails in compression due to A. Weight of the pipe, B. Weight of the backfill, C. Superimposed traffic loads, D. All the above. The correct answer is all the above. A manhole is classified as shallow if its depth is between A. 0.4 to 0.5 m, B. 0.5 to 0.7 m, C. 0.7 to 0.9 m, D. 0.9 to 1.20 m. The correct answer is 0.7 to 0.9 m. For design purposes, the normal rate of infiltration of groundwater into the sewer is A. 500 liters kilometer cm, B. 1000 liters kilometer cm, C. 1500 liters kilometer cm, D. 2000 liters kilometer cm. The correct answer is 2000 liters kilometer cm. The effluent of a septic tank is A. Fit for discharge into any open drain, B. Foul and contains dissolved and suspended solids, C. As good as that from a complete treatment, D. None of these. The correct answer is fit for discharge into any open drain. The drainage area of a town is 12 hectares. Its 40 area is hard pavement K 0.85, the 40 area is unpaved streets K 0.20 and the remaining is wooded areas K 0.15. Assuming the time of concentration for the areas as 30 minutes and using the formula, the maximum runoff is A. 0.10 cubic, B. 0.12 cubic, C. 0.15 cubic, D. 0.20 cubic. The correct answer is 0.15 cubic. The detention period for plain sedimentation water tanks is usually A. 4 to 8 hours, B. 8 to 16 hours, C. 16 to 24 hours, D. 24 to 36 hours. The correct answer is 4 to 8 hours. Fresh sewage may become stale in A. 1 hour, B. 2 to 3 hours, C. 3 to 4 hours, D. 6 hours. The correct answer is 3 to 4 hours. The small sewers are cleaned by A. Flushing, B. Cane rudding, C. Wooden pills, D. None of these. The correct answer is flushing. Dry water flow in a combined sewer is A. Industrial sewage, B. Domestic sewage, C. Storm water, D. Inclusive of domestic and industrial sewage but excludes storm water. The correct answer is inclusive of domestic and industrial sewage but excludes storm water. Which one of the following tests is used for testing sewer pipes? A. Water test, B. Ball test, C. Mirror test, D. All of these. The correct answer is all of these. Nitrogen cycle of sewage is A. Liberation of ammonia, formation of nitrites, formation of nitrates, liberation of nitrogen. B. Liberation of nitrogen, liberation of ammonia, formation of nitrites, formation of nitrates. C. Liberation of nitrogen, formation of nitrates, formation of nitrites, liberation of ammonia. D. Formation of nitrates, formation of nitrites, liberation of nitrates, liberation of nitrates. The correct answer is liberation of ammonia, formation of nitrites, formation of nitrates, liberation of nitrogen. In sewers, the highest non-scouring velocity is achieved in A. Glazed bricks sewers, B. Cast iron sewers, C. Cement concrete sewers, D. Stoneware sewers. The correct answer is glazed bricks sewers. In sewage having fully oxidized organic matter, the nitrogen exists in the form of A. Nitrites, B. Nitrates, C. Free ammonia, D. Aluminoid nitrogen. The correct answer is nitrates. It is customary to design a sewer for D.W.F on the basis of A. Average demand, B. Twice the average demand, C. Thrice the average demand, D. 4 times the average demand. The correct answer is thrice the average demand. During preliminary treatment of a sewage, A. Oil and grease are removed from skimming tanks, B. Floating materials are removed by screening, C. Dirt and sand are removed by dirt chambers, D. All the above. The correct answer is all the above. Pick up the correct statement from the following. A. The larger the sewer in size, more will be velocity. B. The smaller the sewer in size, less will be velocity. C. The larger the sewer in size, no deposition will take place. D. The larger the sewer in size, deposition will take place. The correct answer is the larger the sewer in size, deposition will take place. The sewer pipe which carries sewage from a building for immediate disposal is A. House sewer, B. Lateral sewer, C. Intercepting sewer, D. Main sewer. The correct answer is house sewer. The algae dies out in the zone of A. Degradation, B. Active decomposition, C. Recovery, D. Cleaner water. The correct answer is degradation. The recommended detention period for grit chambers is A. 1 minute, B. 2 minutes, C. 3 minutes, D. 5 minutes. The correct answer is 1 minute. The ratio of the diameter of a circular section and the side of a square section hydraulically equivalent is A. 1.095, B. 1.085, C. 1.075, D. 1.065. The correct answer is 1.095. For trunk and outfall, the type of sewers generally used is A. Standard egg-shaped, B. Circular shaped, C. Horseshoe shaped, D. Parabolic shaped. The correct answer is horseshoe shaped. Hydraulic mean radius is A. Mean radius of sewer, B. Difference in heads between 2 points in circular pipes, C. Mean of radii in a pipeline of varying cross sections, D. Cross-sectional area wetted perimeter. The correct answer is cross-sectional area wetted perimeter.